In September of 2021, a popular 19-year-old college student went missing after work without a trace. Calls and texts from her family and friends went unanswered. She made no social media posts. It appeared as if she simply vanished, as this was extremely uncharacteristic behavior from her because she was extremely close with her family. They got suspicious and contacted law enforcement to report her missing. The police initiated an investigation and members of the community tried to bring her home safely as well. However, it was too late. Several days later, she was found dead in a wooded area near her apartment complex in Orlando, Florida. But her body displayed no visible signs of what exactly caused her death. She hadn't been shot or stabbed from what the investigators could see. So, what happened? In this video, we'll take a look at the details. Also, if this is your first time here, welcome to The Cost of Crime. If you enjoy true crime stories, consider subscribing, as I create videos just like this weekly. For those of you that have been here before, thank you for tuning in. The support helps the channel out immensely. Miya Marcano was a young college student who many have said was a ray of sunshine that didn't harm anyone. Friends and family described her as hardworking, beautiful inside and out, with a heart of gold. She was studying at Valencia College and lived in the Arden Villas apartments complex in Orlando, Florida, where she worked as well. She was last seen alive on September 24, 2021, after finishing her shift in a leasing office. She was supposed to catch a flight to Fort Lauderdale, where she was planning to go home and spend time with her family that evening. However, she never made it on the plane. When she didn't arrive, call, or text about not coming, her family instantly became worried. They tried contacting her, but she was unreachable. Eventually, they decided to get help from the Orlando Police Department. They notified the officials about her disappearance, and a search was almost immediately initiated. For several days, her family, friends, and volunteers who heard about the story did what they could to locate her and bring her home safely. However, she was found dead near Timberscan apartment complex in Orlando on October 2nd.
I feel like I failed my cousin, and I don't know how we're gonna get through this.
I miss my baby. And I wish she had come home today.
Mia's cousin and godmother, like everyone else, is taking the news hard. It was around 10:45 in the morning when searchers made the grim discovery.
Officials said that she was bound with duct tape on her hands and feet. Moreover, the murderer also covered her face with duct tape. When the body was found, she was wearing jeans, a bra, and a robe. Her purse was also nearby. Her shirt was inside that purse. After investigating her death, police determined that Armando Caballero, a 27-year-old maintenance worker at Arden Villas, needed to be questioned about Mia's disappearance. What made things trickier and led to more and more questions was the fact that he was also found dead 3 days after Mia's disappearance. You might be thinking, why would Caballero kill an innocent college student? Well, Armando was reportedly interested in dating Miya and asked her out many times. However, Miya rejected his advances on several occasions, which angered him. It appears like Armando couldn't handle rejection and he was seemingly obsessed with Miya. Being that he could not have her, he ultimately decided that he would ensure nobody else could either. Being that he was a maintenance worker at Arden Villas, he had a key fob to access Mia's apartment. According to investigation reports, he used that key fob to enter the apartment, waited for Miya to come home, killed her, and hid the body. Investigators later found Mia's blood as well as her hair in Armando's belongings. Evidence also proved that there was a struggle when Armando attacked Miya in her apartment. On September 26, 2021, detectives interviewed Mia's coworker, who confirmed that Armando was interested in Miya. However, Miya didn't share the same sentiment. Interestingly, it was also revealed that Armando sent Miya $600, which she tried to refund. However, Armando kept resending the money. In July 2022, a report revealed that the apartment complex where Miya was living did not have enough safeguards in place to prevent tragedies like this from happening. Court documents that were filed on July 5, 2022, revealed that the Arden Villas luxury apartments admitted that they did not ascertain that the master key fobs weren't being used to enter tenants' apartments without a work order and/or knowledge of tenants, and the complex did not require employees to sign to confirm the receipt and return the master key fobs. Well, that's shocking news. If the management of the Arden Villas luxury apartments had ensured that the tenants were aware of this, or the employees were required to confirm the receipt of return or the key fobs, Miya might have still been alive today.
The man suspected of her disappearance and possible death, Armando Caballero, was a maintenance man at that same apartment complex. The attorney tells us that Miya's family is now concentrating on inspiring change at Arden Villas and other apartment complexes to prevent anything like this from ever happening again. And her family isn't alone in trying to make apartment living safer. One local lawmaker is filing a bill to enhance security for everyone.
And that's not all. The management also admitted that they did not do extensive background checks on their employees. In fact, there was no written procedure in place that required this background check. Moreover, they did not have any written procedure that requires character references of applicants before they are offered the job. Plus, the management did not install security cameras at the apartments. Do you all think that management's negligence led to Miya's death? Let me know in the comments section. That is not all, though. There was more negligence in the case that you should all be aware of. Miya's family, along with their attorney, Daryl K. Washington, have said that the deputy didn't properly investigate the case. It was reported on July 11, 2022, by Fox 35 Orlando that the Orange County Sheriff's Office deputy, Samer Polino, who was investigating the case, had been suspended. The deputy was suspended for failing to investigate the case timely and allowing leads and clues to go stale that may have provided more insight regarding Miya and Armando's interactions with one another. In more detail, Polino failed to notify his supervisors about the evidence he had found. This evidence included a box cutter, blood, and a fingerprint on the window, which was given to him by one of the security guards. Washington stated, "It's very disappointing. I think what would have been appropriate for this case would be terminating the deputy. We do not think the Orange County Sheriff's Department took the disappearance of Miya's case serious." It is also worth noting that Polino watched Miya's family argue with Armando the night she went missing. They had seen Miya's blanket in Armando's car. However, the deputy didn't believe them and cleared the scene. What was Armando doing outside Miya's apartment at the time? Well, he apparently went there to talk to deputies since one of his friends told him that Miya was missing. In a statement, Washington said, "Knowing how Deputy Polino and other responding deputies handled this case is inexcusable and has caused Miya's family and friends to experience additional pain." What is worse is that Sheriff Mina defended the poorly conducted investigation and applauded his deputies for doing an excellent job despite the number of failures that have been revealed to the public. Miya's mother said that her family begged the property management officials for help, but no one helped them. And Polino let Miya's murderer walk free. It is extremely sad that due to the amount of time that elapsed between her death and when she was found, that Miya's body was decomposed to the point that she could not receive the burial her family would have hoped for. Furthermore, the coroner was unable to determine exactly how she was killed due to the state her body was recovered in. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this case in the comments section. What did you find most interesting or troubling about the facts surrounding Miya's death? Also, please don't forget to like this video and share it with the people you know who may enjoy this content as well. It helps the channel grow and allows me to create this content for you in the future. Catch you in the next video.